Rising, grace, and peace. Alrighty, so this is going to be your new week message. I wanted to do a short, but for some reason, this message seems a little bit longer than a minute, and I needed to get that out. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. All right, anyway, let's jump right in. So, collective, you have here your card is letting go of urgencies, number 19 breaking down to 10, which breaks down to 1, which is starting over. All right, says surrender, freedom from time constraints. Clarifying that is the 2 of Wands, which has to do with fire energy. Anytime we see 2, that's about partnership. Bottom of the deck is Archangel Phinnuel. Don't get me to try to pronounce that. All right, so we got 2 again here. So hope, optimism, new beginnings, right? And then bottom of the deck of the clarifying card, you have here the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so that has to do with work. So collective, I'm being drawn to many things on this number 19 card, and we're using the Energy and Spirit Oracle today. All right, so the first thing that grabbed my attention is the tree, right? The next thing are the clocks. Third thing is the calendars. And lastly is that green door. So that's the heart chakra. When we're looking at the trees and the roots, that's the root chakra, right? So letting go of urgencies, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would say put in priority what's important, what do you deem urgent, right? And letting go of the time constraints in between that, or setting time constraints, even though some people are like, oh, time is linear and there's no such thing as time in the concept. Well, at this point, we're going by clocks and we're going by calendars. So the other thing that also grabbed my attention was this man's computer here is all covered up with post-its. So as reminders, again, what I was just saying is setting what's priority for you. If you have deadlines, putting that up first and then etc. If you work from home, taking the time to step away from work, just getting, maybe stretching your legs, maybe going outside for a little bit, getting tapped in with nature, or just standing outside, getting a breath of fresh air and coming back and collecting yourself. All right, the calendar just has November here. So whatever you're working on, if there's a budget, I'm getting budget crisis. November also we're in the election year, so November is coming up with the president-elect. Anywho, however November is looking for you, this could be somebody's birthday. So again, planning, but planning wisely, right? Not necessarily letting go of urgencies, but putting priority to what is important right now. Also, the little calendar that's stuck in the tree, that's July 17th. Again, so between July, roughly about now, to November, but July and November specifically is what's showing up on the calendar there. There may be some deadlines that you have to meet, and you should be working on that now. Also, we have here the Taurus dice rolled up Taurus. So salute to you guys again. This is your birthday month and your birthday season. And then we have the number 8 here, so that's about abundance, manifestation, could be about karma as well. And clarifying this letting go of urgencies is the 2 of Fire, or 2 of Wands in reverse. All right, so you may be having to depart from a job or some type of commitment that has you working with somebody, and maybe they're not being as diligent, maybe they're not working as hard as you are at this point, and just having to surrender and cut ties, because they may be holding you back. This could also have to do with a marriage, not doesn't necessarily have to do with work, but we know that marriage takes work. Marriage is a partnership, where it requires some urgencies to be, taken priority of. Maybe you guys want to start planning a trip and somebody's just, lagging there behind. They're not moving as urgent as you would like. Um, Finances, if there's the planning that you want to do and you want to go away. Oh, I cut the chat off. Sorry, my big cat, because this isn't like a live, like where we chatting it up. I just want to get this message out because the 1 minute short is not doing it for me. Somebody needs to hear this message in its entirety. So anyway, in reversal, upright, it says planning, right? Partnering, progress. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So you may have to cut ties with some people, and just do this work alone. We got this. We got the feather there behind these people, and feathers are signs that your angel guides, your archangels are around you. And this is the bottom of the deck of this card. So we have Archangel Raphael here. Oh, no, not Raphael, my bad. Phineal. Let's see what his message is here out of the Spirit and Angel Oracle. All right, so we're going to wrap this reading up. As I'm reading this, take a moment to just listen clearly with your heart and your mind's eye. Again, Taurus season, so earth energy here. That has to do with pentacles as well. So getting grounded, you may need to step outside and get grounded. That's what I'm saying. You might need to be outside for a little bit and get grounded. All right, you got the pentacles here, the 7 of Pentacles. That has to do with work. Reassessing what you've done so far. Investing. Yeah, like I don't know, somebody may need to invest in some stocks, or they may need to invest in themselves more so than doing investments with others. All right. You may need to have some time to just reflect. Again, you have an archangel there guiding you in your steps, or spirit guide. Lean into them, listen again with your mind's eye and your heart of hearts to get the message of what you need to do to move forward. I wouldn't necessarily say it's quitting time, but you may need to quit some obligations, some affairs that's going on. This is fire energy, all right? So Leo, my big cat, Aries, and Sagittarius as well. Take heed to this message. All right, so let's read on what Archangel is about. So Archangel Phineal, hope, optimism, and new beginnings, right? So 19 breaks down to 10, which breaks down to 1, which is about new beginnings. All right, so it is upright, and the angel of hope brings the light of the sun, the dawn of a new day, and a new beginning. Like the rainbow lit castle on the card, see there's that castle there, there's a very faint rainbow showing up. Experiences excuse me, of great fulfillment are on the horizon for you. So yeah, I mean, you may have to travel some roads by yourself. You may need to step out and venture for yourself as opposed to doing it with somebody else. You definitely have your back turned on them, or they have your back turned on you. And it's not being spiteful. I feel like it's just you have to take the bull by the horns and be proactive yourself. All right. My mother has this saying, he who travels alone travels the fastest. And she got that from her father. And this is true. Sometimes you need to make these moves. All right. So even if you've had disappointments in the past, bright new resolutions and happy outcomes are on the way. Phineal reminds you of the power of hope and optimism. As you consciously choose to release fear and doubt, right? Surrender, we got to freedom. All right. So, when we surrender, we're working on a fearless base operation. We're not going in fear. We know what we have to do, right? So as you constantly choose to release fear and doubt, your peaceful, trusting attitude will connect you with all things uplifting. Again, it's not that you're being spiteful, it's not that they're being spiteful, but you just need to make some moves. And when you release certain people, places, or things, certain baggage in your life, doors are opening up for you. All right, let's continue. So again, as you consciously choose to release fear and doubt, your peaceful, trusting attitude will connect you with all things uplifting. The universe is abundant, filled with amazing potential. That's that number 8. All right, that's the number 8 there showing up. That's the abundance. So when we are not working on fear base, when we're releasing certain things, people, places, or things, right? Doors are opening up, paths are opening up, obstacles are being removed out of our path so we can move forward. And you do have, an archangel there, whether this is your archangel, whoever archangel you identify with, associate with, or if you don't, these are your spirit guides, these are your ancestors, your peoples from on the other side, helping you with this new venture, this new beginning. All right, whether it's in relationship, whether it's work, or this is a relationship with yourself. You may feel like some people may be codependent on another person and they feel like they can't operate by themselves for anything. So getting out of that fear of I don't know how to be by myself is where you're going to have to lean heavier on yourself. Talking with your spirit guides, reflecting on those relatives, those loved ones that's transitioned over, and thinking, how did they do it? How did they get past X, Y, and Z, right? Because you are a part of them. Even if you want to stand alone, you're still a part of them, right? So the universe is abundant, filled with amazing potential, and with your optimistic attitude and this angel's powerful presence, a wonderful new opportunity designed just for you is sure to be right around the corner, right? Just for you. So while we would love to, partner up with some people or, be in our relationship with the person and working together, being romantic, it may not be your season right now. And like I said, look at the clocks. There's 12 o'clock. We got 11:11. There's multiple times here. So you could be operating on different time frames. We got November on the calendar. We got another calendar in the tree that has July 17th. So, finding the time first and foremost, scheduling your time and setting your priorities. And, for some, you know how to operate without relying on anybody. You know how to operate without having to be codependent on another person. And for others, this is your time where you're going to have to learn. Surrender to that fear and move accordingly by yourself. All right. Your affirmation with this card is, I feel the light of finial filling me with hope and excitement. I feel the light of finial filling me with hope and excitement. I have faith in myself and the sparkling new future coming my way. I have faith in myself and the sparkling new future coming my way. And with all that being said, that is your message for this week. Reflect on it, come back to it. May not be hitting you right now. Take note And that is your message for 5/14 through the 18th. I know I gypped you guys a day. I may come back and add another reading, but stay tuned also for the charmed readings that I'm about to go ahead and do next. All right, guys, catch you on the flip side. Peace.